What's up, Ken? How y'all doing? How y'all been? We are on the last kin of this hotel. What? We're on the last kin of this heptad. Heptad is a sequence of seven, and instead of using week, instead of saying week, because a lot of the English language has double triple meaning, we like to be intentional about how we use our words, the words that we speak, the spells that we cast on ourselves. you know Come on, White Wind, you doing something here. You doing something anyway. If you know, you know. So we call this a heptad. One series or sequence of seven is heptad, and we are on the last one. And we'll be moving down to the blue, which is so this next heptad, which is the blue heptad, is all about transforming. So we went from initiation to refinement with the white to transformation, and then yellow is ripening. And so, like I said, and others that you may follow using harmonic galactic time, um, there are cycles within cycles within cycles, and everything is connected to the next. Okay, so so not only are we on a Lion's Gate, we're also closing out this heptad. We're on the Silio Plasma, which is connected to the Heart Chakra. And what else can I find here? I'll leave that there. And so we're also on the Heart Chakra, and the Cilio Plasma is connected to that. And so as these solar energies are coming down, it's hitting our hearts. Do you know what I'm saying? And that could be like physically or emotionally. And it's reactivating DNA in different kind of ways. So as things are coming up, we might get triggered by some things. It might be something that's not even happening anymore that's coming back around to see where we're at. It's people that might be coming back around to see where we at. Not for them to see where we at, but maybe to show us. Everything is reflective. So life is always showing us ourselves, even if it's outside forces that affect us, and outside persons or people that affect us. It's always going to come back to us in our questioning and analyzing and all the things. So let's get into it. It's Kin 242, White Galactic Wind, or 8 Eek. I harmonize in order to communicate, modeling breath. I seal the input of spirit with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of death. So we already know right now, when we see that word death, we are guided by the white world bridging. And this particular affirmation is basically asking, like, what am I harmonizing in order to communicate? Maybe it's harmonizing emotions, thoughts, bringing it all together so that, and when it comes to harmonization, whether it's people, whether it's situations, whether it's music, whether it's our voice, it's important. Like, it's okay to divide everything first. And it's not divide in a way of going against one thing from another. When we harmonize, we are targeting a pitch, a sound, a vibration, a frequency, and energy. We're targeting that, focusing on that. Maybe target is not your preferred word, but we're focusing on that. And then we focus on another tone or a voice or a language or anything like that, and see how they can come together. Differences can mesh well, not all, but most. And even if not totally, something out of everything can come together and harmonize. Especially when we need to communicate. With the white wind, it's all about communication, breath, and spirit. So when we communicate, we're also modeling breath. This is how we breathe. Even breath is a form of communication. You ever heard somebody sigh? But we can't always assume that it's negative. I was gonna go deep in this, but I ain't got that much time on here. So you know what I'm saying? So modeling breath, sealing the input of spirit. This is how spirit works. This is how spirit communicates with us through breath, or one form of communication. You know what I'm saying? And then with integrity, what we do when nobody's watching. Okay? I don't know. That was a moment of silence. Okay, that was the power of death. That's what that was. With the White World Bridger, is asking us to choose, to make a decision, make a choice. We have to release something. Something got to die in order for something to live. And death is not the end, the total end. It's the end of one thing and a continuance of another. So we can end one thought and continue our thought process by creating a new thought to bring forth a new thought process. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, I ain't even got to the oracle yet. Okay, so self-generation. Self-generation. So we have the white wind of communication, breath, and spirit. And then we have in the assistance in the occult section, in the hidden section, the blue storm. And once again, we getting ready to come into this blue heptad as well of transformation. So this blue storm is transforming in the unseen world. So we have three, basically the two for sure. In the unseen world, the spirit with the white wind, and then self-generation with the blue storm, that energy that we conjure up from within, that catalyzes us to the next level. The groundedness of the red earth, which evolves. It's all about evolving. It's helping us evolve through synchronicity. And this is how we navigate, through synchronicity, teaching us so we have to be aware. And if we moving with an intention, we have to release something. We have to release something to create more opportunity. So that we can, you know what I'm saying? All right. And then the challenge of this creation is the human of free will, of influence through wisdom with the power of free will. So we can say all day, I got free will, but the wisdom of free will is everything I do has a cause and an effect, not just on my life, not just in my world, but as a collective, because we're all connected, whether we want to be or not. And not only are we connected to other life beings, but also to Pachamama, to Earth. So it's that influence of free will, spirit communicating with us in this way so we can see clearly, us deciding what we're going to choose, what we're going to release so we can have the best experience, especially when it comes to self-generating that energy within so that we can shine our light and be and speak through spirit, with spirit, through the heart. And then we got the blue eagle with visualization on this wave spell to carry us through this day and moving ahead as well. This can. And we had a galactic activation portal yesterday. Bro, it was delicious. It was so good to me, for me. Now we on the Lionsgate, and just continue to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I can never say that enough. Hydration, we got to take care of these bodies so that we can even receive information from spirit or from other people who may be giving us something that's beneficial to us. If somebody is giving us something beneficial, but we're closed off, we don't believe certain things, like it's hard for us to even comprehend how to live, then we're not going to be able to receive this communication that comes from spirit, or spirit working through other people to speak through to us, to help us. We're not going to be able to help ourselves if we're closed off. So once again, I'm just reminding you, and as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. And Lakesh, I'm out of here. Peace.